Hey guys, Pat Tokuyama here. So next, since we're on the topic of solar, what I wanted to talk about was the Victron AC charger. This is the 30 amp version, and it allows you to charge your battery, whether it's lithium or the traditional batteries, with a AC outlet. So this allows up to 30 amps of current to go into your batteries, which is a pretty decent amount. And all you have to do is plug it into the wall and then plug it into your battery, and it's ready to use. So I got this, like I mentioned, when I'm traveling on the road, I want to be able to have some sort of electricity to take with me. Portability is important, especially since I got my portable refrigerator, which requires electricity. In addition to that, I got a inverter, which I've had for a while now, as well as a lithium battery, which is what I use this device to charge. So the Victron is one of the more popular brands when it comes to solar equipment. I know that there's a few competitors out there, but I really like the ability to be able to control it with the app, which is why I decided to choose this, in addition to all the good reviews that it had. For this, it has a NEMA 515 port, so the traditional 3-prong port that you can plug into your wall at your house, and it provides 30 amps of current, and it's only meant to be used to charge one battery. So with that, let's go ahead and get into some of the pros and cons. So for this battery charger, I think the size is about right. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's compact and it really fits anywhere. So that's the first pro. It's also easy to use, and like I mentioned, all you have to do is plug it into the wall and plug it into your battery right there, and then it'll start charging. 3, the app is very well done. It's easy to navigate, it's easy to use. It has all of the information that you would need to know about your charging setup, as well as some of the history as far as how much you've charged, etc. So those are some of the pros. The cons are not that significant, but of course no device is perfect. The Bluetooth range for this is actually really short. I would say if you're not in line of sight, it might not even connect at all. But as long as you have line of sight, anywhere between 50 to 70 feet is what I have found, you're still able to connect to the device. 2, the device actually gets relatively warm. So if you're charging at a faster current, of course, it's going to get hot. It has some indicator lights there, which are a little bit difficult to see in the bright sun. As you can see, I was trying to shade it from the sun so that you can actually see it. But if you're not there right next to the device, you can still access it with the Bluetooth app, which is of course easier to read on your phone if you're standing in the shade. 3, this didn't really come with any kind of mounting hardware, which would have been nice to have. So if you wanted to secure this somewhere, this didn't have that. Those little pieces of screws and whatever else you need to mount it to anything, so you have to buy that separately. 3rd, there isn't any feet or anything. If you choose not to mount it like I have there isn't really anywhere to secure it. It would have been nice to have like rubber feet underneath it, or even some sort of enclosure for it, so that if it is something that was taken with you somewhere, it would be a little bit more portable and protected. That's the 3rd con. The 4th con is there isn't really a standby mode for this thing, so you're either going to be charging or not. So I think if they had like a switch on there to turn it on and off, that would have been great, but not really a deal breaker. So I think, in summary, if you are looking for a charger for your lithium battery or whatever battery you have to take with you on your trips, and you want to charge it with a wall outlet, this is one of the better options out there in my opinion, because of all of the pros that I had mentioned, which definitely outweigh the cons.